of it was Japanese. Anyway, we started the pre-stream. Hello, hi, how you doing? It's me, Starlight and Bomber. We're excited for things.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because I was looking up stream categories, okay? Because I have to, whenever I make a stream on Twitch, I have to put in the category of the game. And when I typed in 999, the first thing that popped up wasn't 9 people, 9 doors, 9 whatever it was, right? No,
Yeah.
it was something completely different, something unique. By the way, I have been working on. What? Who's this? Is that me?
Hoi!
Oi! Hello!
The voice of our other character.
Yes, yes. By the way, I have behind the scenes been working on something.
Oh no.
No, don't worry. Nothing. Nothing just yet. Nothing just yet. Spoiler free.
Have you finally decided to finish off your basic education?
No. No, that can wait. I have been working on my VTuber model. I'm going to have a new VTuber model soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Led,
God.
I don't think he got it.
Over here, if you look at the YouTube stream, if you look at the Discord chat, we see I got most of it done.
Oh God, what am I looking at? Hold on, where is it here?
Is the VC?
I see. It's returning.
It's not exactly returning. It's being updated. Again, I redrew the entire head completely because most of it didn't work.
The eyes are way too far away. It looks like you have zero brain cells.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Is it?
It's perfect.
Now,
I mean, yeah, she doesn't have more than one brain cell,
I
but
mean,
still.
look at that.
No, fine.
No, this is what the current art of PNG looks like. I will eventually make all the stylings look just like the PNG, but animated.
No, go on. You got this.
Okay, hold up. Is the face really that weird?
No.
My main issue is that the eyes are too far apart.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't appreciate this gaslighting.
Okay. Anyway, are we continuing? Are we jumping? How much pre-stream we got?
I do not appreciate this gaslighting.
No. How much more pre-stream?
1 minute.
Okay.
So what's your speciality?
I think it's fine with all legitimateness.
When you speak, now it just feels like sarcasm. I'm just so confused. What do you mean?
No. Go for it. You're good. You're good.
I don't like the way you said that.
No, wait, I know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Labubu.
What in the world is Labubu?
But the eyes are way too far apart to be that, actually, now that I look at it.
I'm glad you look at it. What's Labubu?
Yeah, you never answered the question.
Give me a hot second, I will show you.
Wait, is it that thing from K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yep.
Yeah.
These fucking things.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm very confused.
Where'd you post it?
I don't
In
understand.
YouTube
I'm very
streaming.
confused. I'm just gonna look at the DS recording. Hold up a second. I need to double check. Did we record any of the other 999 stuff?
Oh no, not those things. Those things are terrible.
999. Did we record any of the other stuff?
I don't know. Did you? Did you?
I don't know. I'm double checking. I don't see anything.
I'm just gonna resume.
Wait. How many streams of 999 did we do?
2.
Okay, I
This
have
is the third
recorded one of the 99 streams, so nothing's stopping me from recording this one also. Just give me
Okay.
one moment.
Sure.
I just have to hope that OPS accepts. No, what? OBS, what the hell? What did you open up? Oh no. 3 instances of OBS almost opened up. Oh, this is nonsensical. Oh no. I wish OBS worked better. You know? Profile, stream collections, to come on. Docs, reset, and record. Okay, we're all good. We're golden. Nothing could possibly go wrong from here. Haha. Hello?
Sure. Yeah, how's it going? I'm saying words in order to guarantee that things are still working.
Everything should be
and that
working.
the screen isn't-
I hate
Yeah.
I hate technical startup.
Are we done being scuffed?
We're good. We're good. There's nothing wrong. Start.
Junpei and June turned and began walking away from Lotus. Talking to her had left them feeling ill. Junpei's heart felt heavy and his steps sluggish. But he told himself pessimism would get them nowhere. So he forced himself to smile and turned to June. Let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay? Star.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the bottom. Yes, you're right. We can think about other things later.
Junpei nodded. Alright, so where should we go next? Are we going to the first class cabin, the hallway with all the rooms, or back to the large hospital room?
First class cabin, I think.
Let's go
Star.
fancy.
Let's take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close. He turned around and took off the hallway to their left. Outside the first class cabin, they found Clover. She was standing in front of the wall. She was staring at a meaningless point on the wall, her eyes blank.
By the way,
What should Julie do?
What's the name of this guy?
What guy?
Talk to her.
Mountains.
It's 7.
Okay.
Anyway, what should Junpei do? Talk to her or leave her alone?
You know what? I think we should do something wild and something that's never been done before. Leave the sad child alone.
Talking to a girl.
No.
Something told Junpei that Clover probably wasn't in much of a mood to talk. He leaned over and whispered quietly to June, "Maybe we should leave her alone."
It's me. I'm the someone. Yes. I think you're right. I just feel like,
They turned and walked quietly down the stairs.
I just feel like doing the wrong thing feels like the right thing.
Clover had driven home the misery of their situation, but Junpei told himself that being depressed would get them nowhere but depressed. For Clover's sake, they needed to find Snake, and fast. He did his best to push away from the misery and depression and forced a smile. So where do you think we should go next?
Casino, let's
Back
go!
to the large.
Money, money! Wait,
We were just at.
Shit.
We've just been to casino.
Listen! We need to try again.
Let's go to the large
What if
hospital
we get?
room.
What if we win big the second time? And we never know!
The
Let's just
hallway
do-
with all the rooms, I would.
Okay, why don't we go back to C deck?
You cowardly,
Take a look at the hallway with all
you
the rooms.
cowardly bitch! Because you...
We
it's-
already did it, Star.
This is... Screw you and your... Screw you and your education. Should've just gone to the casino. That would've worked. Okay, let's get going then.
Just read the line. Together they ran down the stairs. Ahead of them, further down the hallway, they spotted Ace. Hey! Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there! Junpei paused. What did he want to do?
Let's run to Ace! Quickly!
To Ace.
Actually, now I think about it, why are we talking to these people? That's completely outside our goal, isn't it?
Yeah, we're trying to catch
No,
Snake.
Well, let's ignore this guy too. Listen, as much as I'd love to talk to all
Star,
these
we
characters,
need to.
well, how are we supposed to find Snake if
need
we...
to- By talking to people so we know where to not look.
With June in tow, Junpei jogged up to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turned to greet them. Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet either. Junpei nodded.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him quickly as we can, for Clover's sake.
Right.
Junpei's face looked kind of enraptured. No, June's face looked kind of enraptured. By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Yeah.
Ah. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? The question seems somehow odd to Junpei. Well, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all. Ace looked at him for a moment and then spoke. Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Now that you mention it. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. Junpei wasn't sure why, or even if he was seeing what he thought he was, but he could have sworn that Ace's face tightened as he spoke.
Hi! Ninjabot, hello, welcome to the stream!
At any rate, we must really find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
Alright. Oh, so June has a crush, eh? Let's go, Jumpy!
At June's urging, we left.
So June has a crush, eh?
We found ourselves back at the stairs, with Junpei's mind in turmoil. There was so much to think about, but no, that could be put aside for now. As Ace had said, finding Snake was their top priority. Junpei did his best to clear his mind. Alright, where should they go next?
But what about that tea, boy? You gotta get that tea!
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Listen, that girl you're slightly into's into someone else. There might be a story there. Okay. Let's go then.
They turned and headed towards the large hospital room. On the way into the large hospital room, Junpei and June noticed Santa standing next to the number 3 door. Junpei paused. What should Junpei do?
I guess talk to Santa.
Junpei and June walked up to Santa. What are you doing? What? Can't you tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why would you wonder? Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put them back in there?
Oh no!
What's so funny? What's so funny?
Ninjapod saying, "What? Snake's still missing? Have you thought to look for an oddly placed box?"
Sounds about right.
Took me so long to figure that out. How could you
No,
get
no,
it?
no, that makes sense.
How did you get that so quickly? I hate it. I hate it.
You obviously don't know hit game Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that's
Or
true,
you,
that's
or
true.
you ha or he hasn't played Smash Brothers since Brawl.
Listen, Metal Gear Solid 5
Or
is an
wait, actually,
amazing
Melee
game.
would that be?
He was in Brawl.
Okay, listen. Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but you know,
Who do you think did it? Santa's eyes narrowed as he looked at June. She shook her head.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Snake.
Well, it seems like it would have to be Snake, wouldn't it? Maybe he got back here before any of us. He found the parts somewhere, put them back, and then went through one of the numbered doors.
How could he have gone through one of the numbered doors?
Yeah.
That's impossible.
No, that's impossible. You have to authenticate it with at least 3 people, or the red won't open the door. There's no way a single person could get through there by themselves. Yeah, I guess you're right.
There is a way.
It was a stupid mistake, and Junpei knew it. How he had made such a foolish miscalculation, and how Santa noticed it so quickly. Perhaps he just wasn't as clever as he used to be. Junpei shook his head sadly. So in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
No.
Santa grinned. Bingo! We have a winner.
But oh, that's Junpei only.
But if that's true, then the person who did it wouldn't want the rest of us to know they fixed the red. Yeah. But why? No idea. Maybe if they came clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad. Something bad? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Huh. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance. You think they might have did something to Snake? It's not out of the question. Junpei stared at Santa. There was something about him that made Junpei wary. At first he assumed that the other man wasn't terribly clever, but Junpei was beginning to think that he needed to reevaluate that assessment. When Santa spoke again, his voice was quiet. Look, if you trust anyone in this game, you're gonna lose. You gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one that stabs you in the back. That depressing suggestion, he turned and quietly walked away. Junpei and June looked at one another and smiled awkwardly. Where would they go next?
We
Back to
did.
first class cabin.
That's probably right. We go to the first class cabin. We talk to the one person there. We talked to the sister, not sister. Alright, let's go. Why are you guys talking
Nope.
about
No one was
Metal Gear
there.
Solid in the chat? Oh, no one's
No
there.
one was there.
I guess the large hospital does. No, wait, is that? No,
That's where we were.
why would we go to the large hospital? That's where Santa is.
There's no one to be seen.
I
We're
guess
done.
the only place left is finish. We're done. We went everywhere, right?
They looked
Yep.
everywhere they could think of, but Snake was nowhere to be found. They... Lotus looked around at 6 frustrated faces and spoke.
We can't keep looking for Snake. Wherever he is, it's not here. I read it. We can't keep
Yeah, I
looking
heard
for
you.
Snake. Wherever he is,
I
he's
heard you.
not here. Oh, sorry.
I-
We need to keep
Sorry,
moving.
Junpei couldn't disagree with what she was saying. Snake seemed to have completely disappeared. There was no point in wasting any more time. The others seemed to be having similar thoughts, but they stayed quiet. Finally, Seven spoke.
Who's
I
Sense
don't
Boob?
get that choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We gotta figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes. I have a proposal. Listen, Ninja
She
Bot,
walked
all I have
back
to
and forth
say
across
is...
the floor,
All
her
I have to say,
heels
Ninja Bot.
clicking.
Ninja Bot, all I have to say is... Snake! Snake! Dun 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 dun! It's a possibility.
Finally, she stopped.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice? Why do you have to put it that way?
What was that? Are you alright?
I think Star got stabbed.
I think so too.
Look,
Star, are you okay?
Listen, I just got really happy about the idea of sacrificing someone. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice? Can you hear me?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps it's a little bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams, 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left. Will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, there will only be 1 person left behind.
Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams, or 4 with 4 and 3.
What do you mean hitting those violin notes? What, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So, I think she's right in one case.
I don't
You
understand.
know what that is?
No.
There's no way to make a team of 4 and 3 with 2 people missing. The number 9 and the number 2.
What?
There's no nonary routes that can be made for 3, 8, and I believe 7 that Junpei wasn't quite sure that was true.
I don't
Wait a
understand.
minute. 2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2. And 1 person gets left behind if we split into 3, 1. I got that part. You can't just go through the number doors with any less than 3 people, but if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
No, I just run the numbers. Let's say we go through 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, no, is she doing maths? No. Who's left over?
That would be 3, 7, and 8.
And what's the digital route for that?
3, 7, 8, 18. So add 1, 8, 9. It'd be 9.
Exactly. But the door 9 isn't here, right? Which means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere. That was just an example, of course. Oh my god. She's also smarter than
What?
she looks.
Yeah, we have 2 geniuses in this
We have
group, and
two-
they're not us.
We have 2 people who are smarter than they look. A femboy and a sex dancer. Erotic dancer.
Well, I
Exotic,
wouldn't put it like that.
exotic
Also, read
dancer.
your line, please. Please read your
I
line,
totally read
please.
it. It was just an example, of course. I drew 3 men. Who do I draw next?
One of the ladies?
Maybe. Are they worth drawing though? There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left behind can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. Well, we have a calculator. You'll see. Anyway, that's what that is. Man, what a nerd. What a math nerd. Now, if we can get back to my proposal. We only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3 and 3. And 1.
When Seven spoke, his voice was strained.
Then, then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Imagine if it's just like, then you do it. You're the one who came up with the idea.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best choice. If the elder 6 of the survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves. No! That's too cruel! I won't accept it! We all have to die!
Try that again, June.
Oh, what's so cruel about it? What's so cruel about it? Dude, they just
Yeah, I got it.
sacrifice someone like that. Well then, what's your plan? Do you have a way to get everyone alive? I would love to hear it. Let's go. Chop top. Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1. Yes, of course. That sounds like a wonderful plan. That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone. We should all just... I told you that's impossible mathematically. Wake the fuck up.
Whoa, calm down, you two.
Well, I'll calm down when she gets out of La La Land and realizes the gravity of the situation we're in, so there can be more than one adult over here in the room.
Dance a step between Lotus and June. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is that you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. Yes. That is exactly how democracy works. For that reason, I think it's only fair. I think the only fair way. Wait. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is a vote. Really? Through a vote. What do you think? No, that's terrible. I'm not asking you. We should all just die. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I guess I agree, I guess.
Well, alright, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
Goban.
Oh, sorry. I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice now, do we? If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
I'm glad to see you get it. Maybe there's more than just useless fat and muscle in there, eh? If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Where are you, Clover?
Clover had moved away from the group and was sitting on one of the beds. Her whole body drooped. Junpei didn't know if she heard Lotus's proposal. Lotus walked over to Clover and gently laid a hand on her shoulder.
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We searched everywhere, we didn't find them. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
Clover slowly lifted her face.
Let's look for them together, right? We sacrifice 1 person, we can go look for him. You agree with me, don't you?
Clover nodded once.
Ooh, the motion carries. It looks like I am the winner.
Lotus spun around and walked towards Junpei.
And now, let's start a vote too.
That won't be necessary. Ace had barely spoken for Lotus's entire speech, and everyone jumped a little. Sick pairs of eyes looked back towards him. He didn't seem to notice nor care. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Wow. Ace, what are you saying? You can't do that. That won't solve anything. Well, I think it'll solve many things.
June's voice shook, and she looked desperately for someone to agree with her. Ace simply looked at her. June, I'm afraid you have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
What? Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me. Go on.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There's optimistic and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them,
You won't be able to return, correct?
yeah.
True. But that will not be the case once you've escaped the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you, once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally within the time limit Zero has given us. That's ridiculous. There's no way we'd be able to get back in time. Finally, Junpei could hold his tongue back no longer. We only got 5 hours left. We won't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we going to find someone to come and rescue you? Perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me. Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind.
Oh, wait a second. No, what do you do, Ninja Bot? How could you do this?
Ace's voice was dignified, without a hint of cruelty or malice. Junpei had no rebuttal. You see, there's no other choice. Then we have come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go quickly. Junpei stood frozen in indecision, unable to move. June bit her lip so hard that Junpei feared she was going to break skin. Santa stood against the wall, calm and aloof. Seven tore his beanie from his head and turned it over anxiously in his hands.
Hey,
Only Clover stared at Ace, with an expression Junpei was unable to decipher. Lotus's attitude, however, was different from the others.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to, before anything else, I need to go over this insanity which Ninja Bot just dropped. Lotus. Shut! Okay, shut, you cleavage deficient girl! June, it's like, what? What does that have to do with anything? Lotus makes a little jump and every guy looks at her. See, I have more power here! I realized I was originally going with slightly Romani, but I think I'm going hard German now. I have more power here! Eyes mine!
No.
Oh my god. Good. Good. I'm gonna draw June, by the way.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's accept his kind offer then.
She smiled, her eyes bright. Ace answered with a smile of his own. Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. Perhaps it's my age, but I've gotten tired so easily these days. As he spoke, Ace lowered himself down to the floor next to one of the beds. From somewhere deep into the ship, Junpei suddenly heard a screeching of metal on metal. It was almost as if the ship were screaming. Would it really hold until the time limit was up? Already, D-Deck was flooded. In their sudden silence, the only sound was the sad metal wail of the ship. Unsurprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time, why don't we hurry it up?
As if a spell had been broken, the others all began to talk at once. Goban.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
Who's June? Yeah.
Star.
7.
Seriously, honestly, I'm kind of getting sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you! Let's just calm down and think about this. We have 5 hours. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. What? This wasn't made by some kind of madman who'd kill us all, right? Right, Jumpy? Jumpy? Say something!
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way. This word sounded hollow and fake.
Fine! Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Okay, do you volunteer to be the one left behind?
She spun around and ran towards Ace. He had slumped down next to the bed when June grabbed his arm and pulled.
Come on, Ace, please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down and think about this. We have 5 hours. There's plenty of time. We'll figure a way out. We can all get out of here.
Then it happened.
Oh. He's dead.
Ace fell forward. He slumped onto the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a boxer out cold.
Ace!
June cried out and dropped to her knees beside him. She put her arm around his neck and did her best to lift him up.
What happened, Ace? Say something.
She shook him frantically. His eyes fluttered open. I'm all right. His voice was weak and slightly slurred.
How are you fine?
This... He held out the left arm and slowly opened his hand. It was a syringe and a small vial. The vial was empty. It was only recently empty. A few drops clung to the sides. There was a label taped on the side of the container. It read, Sopril Beta. Sopril Beta. Junpei had no idea what it meant or what kind of medicine it might be.
Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier while we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it would be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am very tired. Junpei knew that wasn't why he had done it. Ace had injected himself with anesthetic to forestall Junpei and June's attempts to bring him along. If he couldn't move, there was nothing they could do. He injected himself so that they would be forced to leave him behind.
Ace.
Is there something you want to say? I'd just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No! Ace, don't fall asleep. We have 5 hours left. We have to talk.
Ugh. You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I have a nice dream. Ace's eyelids drooped further and further, almost as if he were dying.
Ace! Ace! Dun,
He
dun,
shook his
dun,
shoulder
dun,
again and
dun,
again,
dun, dun.
but this time he didn't respond. Only the gentle rising and falling of his chest told that he was alive. Junpei was relieved to see he was, in fact, still breathing. He lifted Ace up off the floor and laid him on the bed he was leaning against. When Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look of pity.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. Let's go. We can't let this sacrifice go to waste. Come on, come on. Right, come on, right, come on.
She wasn't feeling any remorse. Junpei was sure of that. Still, he had no grounds upon which to oppose her. It felt wrong, but he had to agree. Then suddenly, Santa spoke.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, but we ain't done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Dumbass, we haven't decided on who's going into what door.
Oh shit. Oh yes, you're right, that's true. Yeah. Oh no.
I know he doesn't say that, but like I just feel like that dumbass is like appropriate. Right? Like that doesn't that feel like it fits?
It fits. It fits.
Okay, enough screwing around. Decide. You go first, Lotus. What door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's very fancy, just like me. The same number as my bracelet.
Okay. Got it. You're number 8. You're next, 7. What door do you want?
I take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say, you piece of shit?
Her face distorted by rage, Lotus took a step towards 7. He threw up his hands and made a face like a child caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
You're going to get it next time, you little piece of shit.
She shot him a glare that would have melted steel and turned and stalked off. Alright, who's next? Santa's gaze moved across the 3 people left. Finally, he stopped at Junpei. Junpei, what door do you want? At last, Junpei's mind was already made up. So, do you want to go through door number 3, which no one's going through, door number 7 with 7, or door number 8 with Lotus?
I say 8.
I want to say 8 too.
Why you want to be with Lotus?
Nah, mainly because
I mean,
we're about to learn.
we're gonna have to go through all of these eventually later on, right? When we want to get the next options and all, right? Next endings.
Yeah.
But there is a reason.
You'll see.
I want to go with Mountain.
We can. Later.
Okay, go ahead
Yeah.
then.
For what you get from door 8 is only possible on this route.
Yes.
The first route?
No, from going with Mountain to the first door and then picking 8.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Anyway,
You two know what you're doing.
I think we're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with door number 8.
Yes, I'm outvoted because both of these two know the game, and I don't know why they're bothering asking me
Okay.
anything, honestly.
8 it is. Yeah. Alright then, that means June's gonna go through door number 7.
What? Wait. Why?
What? Santa grimaced and then muttered angrily to himself and then explained everything. If there are 6 of us who are going to go without leaving anyone behind, then there's only 3 ways we can do it.
I feel like she's.
Plan A. You go through door 7 with 3, 5, and 8, and go through 8 with 4, 6, and 7. Plan B. You go through 7 with 4, 5, and 7, and go through 8 with 3, 6, and 8. Plan C. You go through 7 with 3, 6, and 7, and then you go through 8 with 4, 5, and 8. And that's the only ways you can do it. Those are the only 3 options. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors.
I reject those options. I would like another option, please.
You get it?
No, we have 5 hours. We can sit down. We can talk about this.
Yeah, sitting down and talking about it ain't gonna solve the problem now, is it?
I feel like it's almost on purpose at this point.
As Santa finished, June looked over to Junpei, tears welling up at the corner of her eyes.
Oh no. So you're saying we aren't going to see each other for a long time? What's up?
Junpei felt just as
What's up
June
with this
did.
lady?
He wanted to be by her side through whatever trials they were preparing to face.
Simp.
But he knew if they were to survive, he would have to swallow his feelings.
Simp.
In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated.
You're simping
looked
for
at
the wrong
June.
girl.
He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile. Come on. You're gonna make it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went through doors 4 and 5, remember? We got split up too, but then we all met back up. I would bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somehow?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. You don't know?
She didn't sound very hopeful. It was 7 that interjected.
Oh yeah. Oh,
8,
that makes sense.
7. Koban?
I'm sorry. I'm sure they're gonna connect to somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't connect, neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he would blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
By the
June
way,
said nothing.
my vote
Her
on
tears
who,
were gone. Yeah.
my vote on who Zero is June.
Why do you say that?
She just seems the most suspicious person.
Okay. The tears were gone, and her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise. June bit her lip and gave him an almost imperceptible nod.
Yes. Promise?
Her voice was barely above a whisper. Santa's voice shattered the moment. You guys are done, right?
4 hours.
He stretched and continued. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So, Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figured I'll take 7, and Clover will take 8. Any problems with that, Clover? Clover looked away and was silent for a moment.
Whatever.
It was more of a dismissal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care. All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move. At Santa's command, the group split and headed for their respective doors. Santa and 7 and June walked towards door 7, while Clover, Lotus, and Junpei headed for door 8. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. Then Lotus laid her hand against her chest and turned to Junpei and Clover.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh no. We're in a round where I'm both the NPCs. Then shall
Yeah!
we go? Last round I was no one and I could just focus on drawing.
Yeah! Forcing Star to do dialogue! Hooray!
Forcing shitty voice
And me.
acting. Huzzah!
And me
Hooray!
not doing any.
The door had opened.
Well, you
A
only
narrow
one character.
hallway stretched out before them. Lotus and Clover leapt through the door. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. Detonators in the bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. He looked to his left, towards door 7. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned, looked towards him. Their eyes met. They nodded. Their farewell took almost 1.5 seconds. Then someone took hold of Junpei's arms and hauled his body through the door. He heard the sound of a numbered door slamming shut behind him. His bracelet gave a cold, electronic beep.
81 seconds left of the go! Hurry!
Lotus snapped at him and ran to the dead. Junpei and Clover followed her as fast as they could.
Oh. It stopped.
With a shaking hand, she wiped a few beads of sweat from her forehead. Clover, however, was calm, aloof perhaps.
Pointless. What do you mean pointless?
She muttered to herself without emotion and began to walk down the hallway, leaving both a confused Junpei and Lotus.
Okay.
Lotus watched the girls receding back with a mix of frustration and curiosity.
What an unpleasant girl.
I don't want to make a joke, I don't want to make a joke, I don't want to make a joke.
Don't make a joke. I bet she is not very popular with the boys.
Her sarcasm seemed a little more biting than it was perhaps necessary, but she sighed and started after the younger girl.
Oh my god.
After taking a moment to catch his
Wait,
breath,
is
Junpei
she
followed.
making a... Is she... I feel like that's Ninja Boss joke. Shut up, cleavage deficient lady.
The hallway made a number of turns before at least coming to a dead end. Sent into the wall on the left was a large iron door. For a few moments, they stood in front of the door examining it. Laboratory. Above the door was the plate with the word laboratory engraved on it. A laboratory, huh?
It doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
Me neither, but there aren't any other
They
doors.
could be doing something god awful in there, like
Not like we have a
curing
lot of
cancer.
choices.
Ugh. Don't they?
What?
You go first. Oh, please. You first.
Junpei suspected her politeness was motivated by something other than respect. Ugh.
I have
Junpei
nothing but
meditated
respect of you.
and pushed over the iron door.
I have nothing but respect for you, meatbag. I mean, meat shield. I mean, don't they?
His first steps inside were tentative and careful. As he examined the room, it became clear that there were no imminent dangers. Lotus followed him in, and Clover brought up the rear. The room was found themselves in was divided into two separate areas by a curved wall. A thick glass window built into that wall made it possible to see the other side of that division. Junpei walked to the window and looked through. What the hell? He wasn't sure what else to say. In the center of the room, shaped like a quarter circle, a mannequin lied on what looked like a medical exam table.
This looks so creepy.
Junpei jumped a little. He hadn't noticed Lotus come up behind him.
You don't think that thing is suddenly going to sit up or anything, do you? It's like a robot.
I don't know. I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it! You're not allowed to scare me, you little piece of shit. You're supposed to be the mean. The good person. Just think about it. It's terrifying me.
She was gripping her arms, the knuckles on her hands white. It was then that Junpei noticed Clover. She was still standing near the entrance of the room. Her face was the appearance of calm, but it was drawn and somehow sad. There was something almost pitiful about her. Junpei walked over to her and, as kindly as he could, spoke. Are you okay?
Oh no. What is
Clover
this?
looked away.
What is Ninja Bot? Why would you say that? Ninja Bot is suggesting there's an anime. Okay, if you're not gonna read
I'm not
this,
making this.
you're not gonna
I'm not
read-
reading this joke.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not reading this joke.
Fair enough. What are you talking about? I'm fine. Junpei.
Well, I'm just worried about you.
You
Been real quiet.
what? I can't be quiet if I want to.
Well, I mean, of course you can, but I just...
Okay, then if I can be quiet, just leave me alone, okay? You piece of shit.
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it.
Clover bit her lip and was silent for a moment and said that suddenly. Her cry took Junpei by surprise, and he stumbled backwards a few steps, alarmed.
My brother's not the kind of person who would just leave me behind. Something happened to him. Bad.
Junpei had nothing to say. Lotus jolted from her mannequin nightmares by Clover's voice and turned towards them.
What happened?
Clover's eyes slid to Lotus, then back to Junpei.
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Just leave me alone.
Finished, she turned around. Before Junpei and Lotus could say anything, Clover began to walk quickly away. Hey! Wait, Clover! Hold on! He might as well have been talking to a wall, for all the notice she took of his cries. Not even slowing down, she made a cut for the doorway in the wall in front of her. Without even slowing down, she passed through the doorway.
Oh.
And without warning, an iron gate fell from the ceiling like a porculus, sealing Clover within.
What the heck? What's going on here? Why aren't you quiet now?
Clover grabbed hold of the iron bars and shook them as hard as she could. Hang on! I'll get it open. Junpei ran to the bars and pulled. In a moment, Lotus joined him. The three of them pulled as hard as they could,
I'm sorry, are you expecting to pull iron bars?
but I think they are.
Oh.
Damn it, it's not moving.
Wait. Are you just gonna give up just like that? Come on, push!
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
But that is, there's gotta be another way to open it. Come on, let's go.
Junpei nodded. Just what I was thinking. Now we all gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around here. Clover, you gotta see if you can find anything in there.
Yeah, oh yes, I'm on it. Oh, now you want to co-op.
That one. This one. This one.
Oh my
that
god.
one.
Dude,
Yes.
this is the exact style. Now I think about it, this is the exact...
Secret way out.
This is the exact style they use in Danganronpa.
Okay, let's see. So nothing here. I'm pretty sure we can't open those. So, what's this?
There's a lot of stuff here.
I don't know how we
I-
can use any of these.
Oh, well, all I can say for sure is that I do know how to use at least one of these. The clock.
Which one?
The clock. The one on top. I know that's a... I think that's a power cable. What?
Power cable, huh? I'll take that. We got a 3-pronged power cable.
Oh my god. That's American style.
Okay, so we don't have
That's
a
an
key, and that's
American
not
power
all.
cable. In this Japanese game. Is it also a Japanese power
Monitor
cable?
doesn't have power cable. Okay, and we just gotta plug the other one up into the desk. Wait, hold on. Shoot, I can't use any of this.
What's wrong?
This cable has 3 prongs and the socket only has 2 holes. Then use the 3-prong cable! I didn't click it.
But they changed the cable with 2 or 3 prongs. Oh my god, this is giving me nightmares. Oh, when we have a cable that's an American cable, and we're like, how could we use this? And we have a table for a Kuwait cable. It's like, well, how do we use this? Since we have to have tons of multi-pins in the house. And we plug in the American laptop. Do
The keyboard. The mouse. Let me use the cable!
no, I know. I know that the pin style for America, India, and Kuwait are all different, but what about the pin style for Japan? You got the power cable, but without the thing is something something. What? The locks are a little larger on top too. Okay.
Let's see if there's anything useful in here. No, nothing.
Junpei! Do something, please! What? What is over that side?
A window made with really thick glass. I don't think the bullet could even break it. What to do, what
And you
to do.
interact with the upper No, I meant
Oh no,
the
wait.
upper
Hold up.
lockers.
1 second.
Those are locked, I think.
Wait a sec. What? What do
Yeah,
you
but
mean, Ninjabot?
some are green.
So Clover's like, oh no, this can't be happening. Lotus like, karma's a bitch, isn't it? Junpei looks at Lotus with a deadpan stare. What? Junpei says,
You got a wrinkle.
what? Panic. She realizes that he's like, how fucking dare you, you piece of shit! Just slaps Junpei. Shitty little brat.
Anyway, Clover's line.
I don't know what kind of table it is, but all of it is black. Wait, part of it is all black. There's a pen lying over there. I think someone wants to use it to make the table. Make the table black.
Well, if they only use the pen on one part of it, then there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, do you think you could erase it?
Yeah, sure. Oh no, it's permanent marker. Junpei, how do you erase ink from a permanent marker? It's permanent!
From a permanent marker. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Alcohol! Get drunk! I mean, put alcohol on it.
Clover, how are the power cables over there?
Huh? What? What do you mean?
Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look.
Yes, she has to kind of crouch down to get a look under there.
The cable on the monitor has, it's got 2 of those little metal things. Yeah. What does that mean?
That's it! Okay, could you unplug that cable and bring it over here?
Okay, but
But...
I can plug it. I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to. I can't take it over to you.
Damn it, that's no good then. Okay, well how just about the plug?
No, she asked that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How about just the plug?
What?
The plug? Or maybe more like a connector. This sort of makes the plug with 3 things into the 2 things. A multi-pin. Still useless? That's exactly what we want.
No,
An adapter.
Not useless at all. Bring that over. That's what we're looking for.
Okay. I'm so confused as to what kind of child this is. That she's the one who's talking about technology like a boomer.
Meanwhile, Lotus is over here identifying the cable almost immediately.
It's
Here
like,
she goes.
well, listen here, you listen here, you lolly granny. Go fuck yourself. I should swear less. My family can hear me through the walls, I think.
Clover.
All right. Unplugged. I'll hand it over to you through the bars, okay? Here. Here, a 2-prong plug.
Thanks. 2 prongs combined with the 3-prong ones to make a 2-prong power cable. For now, just look around. I'm definitely gonna save you, so just hang on a bit longer.
Okay. I'm counting on you.
I like how you're taking like breaks, and then you see that little face that she's making. It's just like Clover has no idea what's going on. She's so lost.
I mean, listen. Even the dialogue doesn't help, but it looks like she's finished saying something, and then you click enter, and it's just a single word at the other end.
Okay, we got a 2-prong power cable in hand. I hope this works. Under the disc I go! And just plug this thing into that thing, and... Okay, that ought to do it.
What do you mean, Ninja Bot? Clover says, damn it, it feels like when I was helping Dad fix the car. At least no one's throwing around slurs this time. And Lulu says, well, if you want, I can.
Focus, you boob!
All right,
Anyway.
let's turn the power on.
I don't think anything's going to happen.
Why not? Why not? Everything's plugged
Well-
in, right?
It's not connected to the main computer.
You never know until you try. Oh my god.
Pretty optimistic. Junpei pushed the button on the front of the monitor. With a soft hum, it turned on.
It worked! You see that?
Streams of letters that made no sense to Junpei began to scroll across the screen. He had hoped to turn it on, but he wasn't expecting this. The fuck? It's actually working?
So it would seem. Yes. You know,
Is it kind of
I
weird?
just realized someone on the team must have been an IT person, because this is like an IT person's nightmare of plug it in. It won't plug in. Why? It's the wrong plug type. No! How do we fix this quickly? What's the plug type? I don't know. It's the 2 thing. God damn it! Can you bring me the whole wire? Nah, it's not gonna work. Ah! It's like, what about the bit, the tip? What do you? Yes, please. It's just for 3 idiots talking about tech. An
Okay,
IT person's worst nightmare. What?
It's Lotus's line. Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? This is just a keyboard and a monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in, so why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
Clearly that was a reasonable explanation to Lotus.
Yeah, sure. This
A
wireless
wireless
display from
display.
wireless display from 1990, God knows what. Yeah, connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
He most certainly has not, but, is that normal?
Yeah, at least where I worked.
What?
In the
As
circus?
they spoke, the lines of letters suddenly stopped and disappeared. The only thing left on the screen was the word pass, followed by a colon.
Oh, it looks like we need to enter password.
Again! Okay, there must be a hint around here somewhere.
You know, there's something troubling that the oldest person here who looks like a gypsy is the only one here who understands how computers work. I don't. There's something so weird about this situation. Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you gonna do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own.
Yep, on my own.
Lotus pulled over the nearest chair and dropped herself down in it, in front of the keyboard. For a second, she stared at the screen. She kneaded her hands, knuckles popping, twist her back left and her right.
Once I need to let you know, rule of thirds say you should focus on what's in the, divide the screen into 3 parts. Focus on this 3rd line. I can see what the focus was here.
Yep.
What's going on?
Read
Why
the
is that?
line!
I'm just shocked at what that was the focus. All right, let's kick some ass.
Lotus smiled to herself, rubbed her hands together in anticipation. And before Junpei had time to blink, she was typing at an incredible speed. The click-clacking of the keys running together with machine gun fire. What? Junpei, for once, was at a loss for words.
You didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't. What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Because
Lotus
they wouldn't allow her to dress like that.
Huh? Oh, it was just something, you know.
She stopped typing a moment and her face fell. This was not an avenue of questioning to be pursued, Junpei realized, and quickly shut his mouth. Lotus's fingers began to move again, and in a few seconds she was back up to speed. As she typed more letters and symbols that meant nothing to Junpei began to pour across the screen. So, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is just I attack the thing, you know, I'm just gonna punch it head on. The long version...
Without looking up or slowing down, she began to explain. A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher, she told him. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. The thought of doing something like that made Junpei very tired, but Lotus explained that she was writing a program that could just run such an attack on its own.
How is she writing a program when she doesn't have the password?
Well, you can access programming, like things on a computer.
Without being logged in?
You can,
Yes.
yeah, you can easily get into the
From the
command
source.
prompt.
Oh, you can use the console? Oh shit.
She's using the
Yes.
console.
I didn't think about that. That's kind of weird.
Just
It's
read the line,
it's
please.
not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do.
Even as she talked, her fingers never slowed or missed a key. Yume couldn't help but feel a little odd.
Oh, but back to what we are talking about.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display. It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it?
What?
How do I put it? Let's say you write a program that calculates an additional problem for you. Alright? So you enter 1 plus 1 equals 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No, not really.
Oh, come now. Of course, a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so. You said so just a moment ago. You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 plus 1?
The main computer, right? You said it's connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yes, but someone who grew up in the cave wouldn't know that, right? You think that this monitor here is actually doing the calculating. And once you've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see. The color changes when I press it here. Then you might investigate the hardware on the inside. Ah, so this is the supplies power. Eventually they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes, just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Successful test. Therefore, this device, it must be this device that does the calculations. But the truth is, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculation.
So wait, who are you drawing?
Oh. I'm drawing June.
Why is she holding a wine glass?
Because she is the villain.
You're assuming that.
Yeah, this is my art. Like, why is Santa posing like a runway model?
Yeah, I wonder.
It's because he's dressed in fashionable clothes.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
So thus, the evil person is going to have the evil pose. The truth is, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But those people wouldn't know. People wouldn't know that. Because they have no idea the computer and the monitor and the computer are connected. Wirelessly.
Lotus continued to type. Junpei scratched his head. So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing. Really. It's just I thought that maybe, you know. What the relationship between human being and the brain is like that?
What?
Well, let's just say you stick a bunch of electrode parts into the brain.
Okay.
A computer scientist examining symbols out may say. Interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain caused this person to see. To see colors.
Colors.
That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens if I cut off this part. Oh, just as I thought. Cutting this off causes that function to cease. Oh shit. Therefore, the human thought process must occur in the human brain. You get it? Just like the monitor. Maybe the brain is just an output device like this monitor. Maybe a thought process actually occurs somewhere else in the main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Oh my god. That's so deep.
So we're stuck in here with the computer genius, it seems.
Just like those key people wouldn't know about the wireless communications. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium information that transfers information. Dude, I'm like, look, I'm reading this, I'm like, what a well thought out argument. Unknown medium that transfers information into our brain where we experience that. So deep and also so wrong. How's she wrong?
Junpei didn't say anything. Not as much because he had no retort. Her argument seemed silly, and he was surprised to see and be hearing something like that from someone who looked like her. The brain
What the
is
fuck
just...
is that supposed to mean?
Like a slut.
I was gonna say like a belly dancer, but yeah.
Like one of my French girls.
The brain is an output device. Human thought actually
I
occurs somewhere
apologize for
else?
the last one. I didn't mean to say it that way. I meant to be like a painter.
Did Lotus really think that? It was a little creepy, Junpei thought. It sounded altogether too much like a bizarre cultish religion.
Well, maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia.
Oblivious to Junpei's increasing discomfort, Lotus continued.
If memories actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body. Somewhere. Maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged. I suppose that would explain psiasis and blindsight too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just doesn't function properly. I guess with prosopagnosia, we could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. So what? He knew aphasia was watching medical dramas on TV. Blindsight was easily enough to guess, but he's never heard the word Hold on. I'm gonna get the exact pronunciation for this because I know we're gonna be saying this word a lot.
Why are
How do
we
you say
gonna
that
say
again?
this? Why are you gonna say this word a lot?
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia before.
But
Close enough.
you've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Lotus spun around in her chair to look at him. Junpei shrugged
Still
and shook his
typing.
head. No. What is it?
Well, simply put, it's a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. Oh my god, is that Ace? In other
Yep.
words, my face
No,
would
wait.
look as Clover's
Yeah.
and even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. Oh no! That means people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. No! Wait! Ace! Is his name Ace? Usually, they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean that other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. You've seen monkeys in a zoo, right? To you and me, all monkey faces look the same. Even though they're obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for humans to distinguish between them. The zoo staff works with them would learn to identify different monkeys. Eventually. But you or I couldn't. Unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. That's how people wait. That's how people would be to someone with Rosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. Didn't know what that kind of thing existed. Junpei did his best to act as though the entire lecture had not gone completely over his head. So, what the fuck were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device like a monitor.
I just love the fact that they're having this conversation and Clover's just like, guys, still stuck back here.
I appreciate you're stuck. However, you can't use a computer.
Guys, I'm still stuck behind these bars.
Come back to me when you have a degree in computer science.
Are you serious about all that stuff?
No, not really. I'm just kidding for about half of it. Which half?
What was the other half?
Eh. It was just adulting?
The fuck? Not funny.
Wait. What?
She's basically bragging that she's the smartest person in the room. Lotus's smile had something masochistic about it.
You mean masochistic or sadistic? Game, what do you mean? It's nothing more than a story I made up in my boredom. Don't take it so seriously. It's the first thing that came to mind, and I just thought about it to kill time. Because you're sitting here and not searching. Looks like I don't need to talk about it anymore. Oh my god, she solved it. Hell yeah.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer. I've succeeded.
As she spoke, Lotus raised her right arm high and brought it down to the enter key. The program took only a second to analyze the system. Chunks of text flickered on and off, quick succession, and then a line of numbers appeared, blinking, and disappeared. The screen cleared, and all that was left was the word accepted.
Hold up. I need to read this out because why wouldn't I? Ninjabot? Sure. So, you and June are a thing, right?
What? No, at least not for,
Oh, no, don't go through with her. You see, she is the type to cheat.
How? What?
She
What?
looks like my ex.
No. This one's not that funny.
No, almost. It's so close. It's so close. What is this XP, by the way? Ninjabot, why do you have 150 XP?
Oh, it's whoever responds the most in the thing. Like, look, if I put a message.
Okay, how much XP do I have? None. I have 0 XP. I can't get XP! I can't get XP.
It's supposed to make chats more dynamic and like the person with the most XP is number 1 in your chat. Like NinjaBot right now.
Dude, I'm just so sad. I can't get XP. No XP for me. Okay, whatever. Wait, the stream ended. The stream ended.
Gosh
Hey,
darn it!
No, not the YouTube stream. Your stream.
You.
Discord.
I didn't. Did I cut out?
The Discord stream's closed.
Okay, I'm just going to share my
It says
screen
the Discord
again.
stream has ended. I just got so scared. I'm like, I just saw the stream has ended. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Okay, there you go. What just happened?
Piece of cake.
Okay, Lotus would have clearly patted herself on the back if it weren't not made for it to look completely ridiculous. After a few seconds, the accepted disappeared and was replaced with 9 squares arranged in a 3x3 square. What the hell is that?
There's a text limit for YouTube comments?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I clearly don't use the comment section enough. No idea. It looks like a puzzle.
Suddenly, Lotus stood up. Huh? Wait, aren't you gonna, like, do more computer stuff?
I can't do that anymore. It won't let me do any programming, thank you very much. See the keyboard? Nothing. There's nothing more I can do. Well, then I guess I have to leave this to you, Junpei.
What?
Oh, let me take a break, alright? Come on, I've used my brain capacity too much. I did my part.
Okay. I wasn't sure what to say about that. She certainly had done her part. In fact, without Lotus, they probably wouldn't. They'd be run completely aground. He couldn't rely on other people so much, Junpei thought to himself. From here on out, he told himself he would have to rely on no one else. He crossed his arms, stared at the puzzle on the screen. Okay, so.
Oh my god, it's this stupid ass thing. I hate it.
Wait, okay, so this one.
Oh, I hate you so much.
I wanted that one. Oh, 4th touch is it. Okay, so I only have 4 touches. So I'm gonna do
Middle top.
this one, that one, this
Yeah, now and the middle.
that one. Alright! I solved it.
Ninjabot, you could try write dialogues in your stream channel if you want. I'm not sure if I'd see it. It wouldn't show up on screen. If you want to show up on screen, I don't mind if you do a 1 out of 2 and 2 out of 2. You know? You can mark off, like, you know, part 1, part 2, and you can just... Or you could just keep going and then just say end or something at the end of it.
Yeah.
Depends on what you want to do. If you want it to show up on screen, you gotta type it here. If you want it to show up otherwise, I'm gonna have to read it out separately and I might not notice it. Did you hear a voice just now?
I did. Sounded like something unlocking.
Where did it come from? Forgetting Clover exists.
Back here, guys!
Oh, look! Junpei! The lights and lockers are green!
Then we must have unlocked it from the computer puzzle. Hey, there's more than one key in here.
This one's small. It looks like some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it.
Let's do that one on the keyhole on A deck.
If that's the case, we probably need the Earth key right now, right?
Alright then, Earth key. I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket. As for the other key, the activation key.
What about all of the other lockers?
It's just in that moment he heard the voice behind him. It was Clover.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
He put the key aside for a moment and walked over to Clover. What's up?
I wanted to ask you something. Junpei, you went to the door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Why is she asking this?
I
They
mean,
wondered.
The weirdest thing he said was that he could take anyone 1v1.
The more he thought about it, the more it made sense. Snake had been gone a long time. Clover had been quite attached to her brother. Of course she would have been worried about him. He thought back to when he'd gone through door 5, hoping to remember something. A small something that might help her. However... Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or, something like that, but... that's about it.
Okay.
Clover's words were barely audible. She nodded vaguely to Junpei and turned to walk away. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, Snake, I mean, was he born...
Oh, you're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No. He wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got into an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake, not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm. Is that all you wanted to ask me? Cause like, that's...
Talking about her brother had clearly taken a great deal out of Clover. Junpei nodded. Look, I'm sorry for making you talk all about this painful stuff. Clover only shook her head and walked off down the stairs. Puzzles. Activation key into the activation keyhole. Turning it on.
You know, activation keyhole sounds so wrong.
Okay, the monitor's on now, and it's full of letters.
Oh, it's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Uh-oh. Emergency rituals will activate in event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. This is like an examination table. Oh no, it's the mannequin's coming to life. There's a creepy mannequin here, guys. Junpei. This thing is here, right? Wait. This thing in here is on, right?
Yeah, that's because we activated the power over on this side. Could you, like, play with it a little?
Okay. Yeah. I'll turn this dial here.
Turn, turn, turn.
I don't think it's working. Nothing happened.
Maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. Oh, right.
It's because the wires turned
got-
off. We took
No,
the
no, no,
cover.
It's a rack.
It's a rack. There's a bunch of cables in it. Somebody cut the cables off on the side. I can't see the wires inside. I can see the wires inside. What?
Huh.
Wait, did they cut the cables? And then so she could see wires inside? Or did she cut the side of the cables?
We got ethanol. Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe away the permanent ink with it.
Alcohol! Yay! What am I gonna wipe it with? My hand?
Clothes, of course.
Ew.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just don't look at me when you say that. You're scaring me. You know, just use any cloth.
Like, do you have sleeves on? Use what?
Soak cloth in ethanol. Use it to wash off the stuff from the permanent marker, okay?
Right, okay, I gotta go soak the cloth in ethanol. Yes.
She's got the cloth, but it seems she's having trouble taking she's having trouble with the bottle. Okay, she's ready. I should ask you to get the work stuff off the table. Soak the cloth in... Okay, yeah.
Soak the cloth in ethanol and... Junpei! It's working! It's wiping the permanent ink off! Huh? That's gonna be a drawing underneath all of this permanent ink.
What's the deal with the drawing Clover found? Maybe I should ask her to take another look at the table.
I wonder what it is.
I find it funny that we're basically having to solve a puzzle in the second person.
Well, what can you do? When needs must, right? Okay, right, there's a bunch of numbers in here on some kind of grid. You know, this is a very
can't see it
convenient
from
way
here.
of not having to draw all the art.
Clover, you got a pen and a notebook, right? Should you write those numbers down and hand them to me through the bars?
Okay. Roger. Who's Roger?
Miller.
Okay.
George.
Roger Millard Jarrett. Of course. Here, Jinpei. I wrote down all the numbers on the desk on the desk over there.
What? Seen something like this before. Grid divided by 9 cells with 4 numbers. Maybe that's a hint for the computer puzzle?
Wait. Did the picture come up on screen and disappear in a second?
I think it's skipping.
I didn't imagine that, did I? That there was a picture on screen for a second.
No, I think it's skipping. It's like double clicking.
Oh no. Are you gonna need this?
Maybe. I'll take it, just in case. There it is. We already did that. Maybe. Oh, wait, that's Lotus.
Wait. You wouldn't do that. Wait, Ninjabot, you wouldn't put it there, would you? Okay, no. That's just a picture or something. Maybe if you increase the voltage. Roger. Will do. Sorry, NinjaBot. I thought you posted something over there in the YouTube streaming or whatnot. I was looking, and I saw, oh, there's a message over in YouTube, in this YouTube streaming VC, right? I was just so confused. I'm like, what is that? Who's that? And it's Coolborn. You put a picture in there. Okay, I'm gonna raise it all the way to the max voltage.
Max voltage? Wait, Clover! Oh, shit.
Burn, baby, burn.
What? Guys, I think that might have been a bad idea.
Think?
No shit.
Oh, it started burning. Oh my god! The mannequin's head!
Oh, shit, that sounds like a fire alarm. Oh, God, what the hell? Fire detected! Fire detected! The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately.
How? Junpei! Look at the lights!
Queen, the emergency system must have activated and disabled the puzzle. We don't actually have to solve the puzzles now. We broke the game. We can just leave.
Was that intentional?
Yeah, the only way to win this is to accidentally break the puzzle.
So basically, it's a matter of I have a beautiful, complicated puzzle, and what if they're What if they're too stupid and they just start burning everything? I'm like, fuck. Junpei!
Just goes to show the answer is arson. Okay, come on, kid, jump. She's safe. Okay, the smoke is serious business. It's time to close this door and get out of here. Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Oh, God. She's coughing so hard she can't even talk.
Of course I'm not alright, how could you say that? What the hell took you guys so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead.
Sorry, I was going as fast as I could.
I'm a slow old man. You two can do this later. Right now we need to get the hell out of here. That fire's not gonna stay in that room forever.
So yeah, we solved the puzzle by not solving the puzzle and setting fire to the room.
We solved the puzzle by giving up. We solved the puzzle by asking a small child to do it.
She's like 18 or 19.
That's I know she's an adult, but let's be honest, she's stupid.
Okay, Junpei, Clover, and Lotus left out of the laboratory, slamming the door behind them. All three collapsed against the wall, breathing heavily. Junpei's heart was pounding in his chest, and his whole body felt weak. He inhaled gulps of clean air, and with each one, he could feel his body beginning to calm. Okay, let's go. They nodded to each other and started off down the hallway. Before long, they found doors.
This might be a problem for them later on.
All of them were locked. Soon, they had tried all the doors but one. The final door sat in the corner of the hallway. Junpei grabbed the door handle and was about to pull it open when a voice cried out behind them. It was neither Clover nor Lotus, but he recognized it.
Is it Snake?
There was no doubt the voice belonged to...
Snake. No, wait. Jumpy! What?
He spun around. There, the other end of the hall, Junpei saw human figures running towards him. 3 of them. June, Santa, and Seven. They stopped short in front of Junpei and the other companions, gasping for air. Hey! What are you guys doing here? What? We didn't... Before he could finish, Clover spoke.
Oh, guys, could you come here?
As she's standing near the end of the small hallway that branched off to the right, the rest of them ran over to her, curious of what she found. There was something on the wall on the end of the hallway.
Oh no, it's a floor plan.
A map of the ship's interior. It said sea deck on the upper left corner. Most likely, they assumed, it was a map for the floor they were on. Door 7 and door 8. The map confirmed what they both knew. Both doors eventually led to the hallway where they found themselves. In fact,
Sorry. Yeah, isn't that what I said? Till we find that 9 door, 0 ain't gonna split us up. We might get separated for a while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we can't open door 9. That's how the nunnery games work.
Junpei looked at the map of the ship's interior again. As he looked more closely, his surprise and excitement gave way to wariness. One by one, the others saw what he'd seen. As one, they all moved back towards the door Junpei had only a moment ago been ready to open. He pulled the map of the ship's interior off the wall and put it in his pocket. The 6 of them stood in front of the door, arrayed in a semicircle. Santa stepped forward. He took hold of the door and spoke, without looking back at the other 5. Hey, gonna open it. They nodded their silent assent. With a deep breath, Santa threw open the door. They poured through the doorway and into the room. Eventually, without looking around, each one of them knew where they were. They were just where the map had said they would be. The same room they had been in not so very long ago. The tremendous central hospital room with empty beds from wall to wall. I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. He looked like anyone might after only just waking up, but he seemed that his brain was working as well as ever. He had managed to grasp, summarize, and understand each team's report. At any rate, I feel a little silly for my show of altruism. I'm sure you'll be back for me. I did hope that you would come back, but I confess I didn't think you'd be back so soon. Ace shook his head with a rueful smile.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
Trevor smiled.
Anyways, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
Key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Juniper key. Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Here.
Tossed something small and metallic towards Junpei. He caught it and found that the object was a key, with the Jupiter symbol on it. He looked over at June, who nodded back. It had to be the Jupiter symbol.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright?
Got it.
Well, I've got something for you too, then. Yeah. Wait, why is everybody handing all that junk over to Junpei? Well, not junk, but the key items. Here it is. It's the Saturn keycard we found in the kitchen. I might lose it, but it's probably better if you hold on to it. You have more pockets, don't you? That way it won't be my fault. Wow. If it gets lost. What a show of good fate.
If that, she pressed it into Junpei's hand. He felt slightly less than honored. As a group, they now had 3 keys that had not been used. The Earth key they found in the lab, the Jupiter key that Seven just handed him, and the Saturn key which Lotus had handed to Junpei. Junpei tucked the new keys into his pocket. June spoke up.
Wait a second, I think I understand what you're saying.
What?
Basically, if we went the other way, Lotus would never hand over the Earth key.
Well, we just got the Earth key.
Yeah, but if
No,
we went
you're talking
other
about
way,
you're talking about the Saturn key card.
oh, she would never hand that over if we went the other way?
That's not quite why we picked this route.
Okay, never mind then. The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of the long, straight hallway, right?
7.
Sorry. Yeah. If the map's right, then it's connecting to the central stairway. Then next to the stairs.
Wait.
Just the first words anyone had heard out of Clover in quite some time. Her face suggested that they weren't going to be very happy words.
What about door number 3?
Look. You saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. It just led us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to yeah.
There is a
Sorry.
point! At least for me.
There were tears in her eyes, but she glared at Seven as hard as she could, just the same. She looked very much like a frightened puppy. There wasn't a man alive who could have resisted those eyes.
Excuse
Seven
me.
looked everywhere in the room except Clover and muttered and coughed apologies under his breath.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
What
Clover
color,
nodded once.
What color is her eyes? What color
Green,
is
I
June's
think.
eyes? What color is June's eyes?
Oh, June. No
On
clue.
the cover art, it's blue, but in some other art, it's gray like her hair. Actually, her hair's not gray; it's brown. Darn it.
The next to speak was Ace. Very well. I'll be coming with you then. Had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So Seven, if you'll help me, won't you?
Me?
Junpei did the calculations quickly in his head. 1 plus 4 plus 7 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. It looked like Seven was going with it, was doing them too. At last he gave up.
Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's got to be.
By the way, I know when we're cutting off, and it's right soon.
Hopefully.
So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving.
And so it was decided that Clover, Ace, and Seven would discover what lie behind door 3.
Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful. I do not think. Oh shit.
7.
Whoa, didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it get to your head. I'd be in trouble if the three of you brought it. What? Bought it? What? Oh, bought it as in died. The rest of us wouldn't be able to open the 9 door.
Ah. The truth comes out.
Seven nodded, and if this answer made much more sense, he pulled the lever on the red.
By the way, Twitch stream died.
What? Why?
Okay, let's go. Door open, Ace, Clover, and 7 jump through it.
Wait, what do you mean? Bomber, what do you mean are we... not Bomber.
And it's back. It must have been a temporary glitch.
Okay, sure.
After exactly 9 seconds, the door closed noisily.
Ninja Bot, what do you mean are we going to have an Ace turning today?
He means going over time or pulling a lead.
Oh my god, are you talking about that time when we went
Ah,
double
we're
time?
ending now. I thought something was happening. It's not. Let's go.
Or we're ending?
Yes,
Okay,
stream over.
never mind then. It's like
The
an
thing I
immediate-
thought was happening wasn't happening soon, so let's go.
Okay, good timing. Oof.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk.
Ninja
So,
Bot,
what did you
that
think so
face,
far?
That face. If there's ever such thing as a shit-eating grin in in the text emojis, that's definitely it. I think it was a fun stream. So over here we have the progress we've made so far. It started with making Junpei. He's the most weird. He's the weirdest looking character because he's like a bit off completely, you know. But that's the first art we made as Junpei because I had no idea what I was drawing. Then after that we did Santa, then Snake, then 7, and now we're doing June.
And for some reason, you're still thinking that she's evil.
Listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's still good art.
I guess. It's
Yeah.
just the fact that you put her in the chair with a thing of wine. Like the most evil pose you can put a character in.
Yes, the artist believes that this is the villain.
This is like the opposite situation to having Captain Bulwart from Fossil Fighters when he drew like the innocent picture before you knew he was the big boss of the evil organization. So, I guess we'll see if time tells that if you're right on this or not.
I guess we will tell.
And then you'll have to attach a note going, yeah, I don't know what I was on about. I just naturally assumed that she was evil.
I thought she was malicious, she was just incompetent.
Then again, I could say that about most of the characters in this game.
I am very happy with 7's art.
Yeah, big strong man.
Big strong man who looks so done with it. He is so unenthused.
Man, I'm surrounded by idiots. Especially that dancer lady.
When we get to the dancer lady, I'm going to have to draw her in a most non-sexual pose. Just to make things stand out.
Put her at a computer.
I'm gonna put her in a cardigan.
Put her in a computer situation. Let her do her hacker thing.
God.
What do you think for Clover then? Do you have any ideas for Clover?
Yes. Give her a gun.
A clever baby.
Give her a gun? God,
It's what she's missing. It'd be the one thing that would make her save her. Quickly! In such a situation, we must make sure to protect the young one. Give her a gun. Wait, hold up. Ninjabot, what do you mean? You want Seven drawn as an opera singer? Also, that's very strange. Is the text overlay turned? Oh. Full screen recording, the overlay is turned off. Is that right? The Twitch overlay. Is there another overlay?
let me guess. The other out of character drawing is Santa Ninjabot. Is that what I'm guessing?
Oh, there we go. The overlay is back. Apparently, one day I just turned off the overlays for some reason, and I've never had to use it since.
Am I spot on with that one? That Santa and June are the ones that are sticking out like sore thumbs, while the other three are in character.
Listen, Santa's dressed like a Broadway person. Okay, he's dressed like a fashion model.
I'm sorry. What Broadway people are you talking about?
He's dressed like a fashion model.
No, he's dressed as a teenager.
Sure. Amy, thanks so much for being here. It's been a wonderful stream. It's been a wonderful time. We're gonna end this now. There'll be no more pain or suffering. Goodbye.
Oh no, there'll be pain and suffering. It just won't be on stream.
I can't wait till next week. Next week, where we finally actually get to really do Deltarune. Oh my god.
I really want to get to it. There's something I've been looking forward to voice.
I'm so sad because I woke up on time and I was like, and I was like, I can't do shit.
It's fine. It's just we also didn't do it the last time because we didn't have the voice actors.
Well, we just gotta hope. And we'll have a backup. Starry still
Okay,
I know, I haven't ended the stream yet. Because I was talking about
End
what's
the
next stream.
stream!
I'm ending the stream now. Goodbye.